Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cece for most of you guys who are new to my channel and don't know who I am. So I am actually an avid player on Tera, and Tera is actually one of my favorite games that I love to play as far as a MMO RPG game goes. So this is actually my player. She's a level 65. She is a elf. That is her race, and her classification is a warrior. She is my trusty partner in crime. Her name is Serenity. And this is her mount. So I'm going to give you a bit of a close-up so you can see who my gal is. Yep. Anyways, I'm only going to be on this broadcast just for a little bit because I really need to be able to finish up part 2, 3, and 4 for crafting on different jewels and stuff for you guys, so y'all know what to do. So the main thing for me is that I don't do broadcasting for the views. I do broadcasting for new players, returning players, you know, or people who have already been playing but they're like, oh hey, we didn't know about this. So yeah, that's basically why I end up doing this. And then also because of my love for Tera as well. So, like I said, I'm not going to be on this broadcast for too long because I actually got life things I got to go do. I'm going to be taking my sister out to a really nice restaurant, and we're going to go get some food tonight. So, I thought I'd go ahead and finish all this up before we go out to eat. And on top of that, my husband's clothes are drying too. So, you know, life events. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. So, sorry about that long introduction. Okay, so for most of you guys who are not familiar with Highwatch, there's actually a section over here, as you can see. So if you go right on over here, there's a dye merchant, specialty store. There's also another merchant. And other interesting characters. And then over here is the broker along with the banker, and this section over here is going to be your alchemy, basically where you do all your crafting stuff. And just so you can get a better gist of where I am at, so that's over here in Val Oren. We're at Highwatch. I don't know if y'all will be able to see that. Yeah, I'm over here in this area. Okay, let's go ahead and start. So today we're going to be crafting a sapphire. So we need to come over here to alchemy materials, but before we do, let's go ahead and go to our skills. Now remember, your skills is going to be underneath your character. Alright, so you need to go to main menu, character, then skills. Alright, or not skills, crafting. Main menu, character, then crafting. Sorry. You can tell I'm on 4 hours of sleep. I got off at 6 a.m. this morning. Alright, so go ahead and go down to jewels. That's going to be underneath your alchemy. And then right here is going to be sapphire. So as you can see, it takes about only 2 rubies in order to create 1 sapphire, and then you need 20 crafting kits in order to make 1 sapphire. In my previous video, I actually did ruby, and I had 2 friends on the broadcast with me. They're beta players just like me. You know. And it was nice to be able to have them on my broadcast to be able to show, because they have tips and things, you know, for people who are new or returning. So some things that you don't know about Tera is that there's a lot of new things that are different. Even though the console is behind on the PC version, they're still trying to make everything work and get new content out for players. But we'll talk about that in another video, my opinions on that. As of right now, let's go ahead and do this crafting. So we're going to go here. And as we remember, we need 15. So let's go ahead and buy 15. But I'm going to go ahead and buy 40. So I can at least get a couple of them in there. Okay. Alright, and then now we're going to go ahead and go to our crafting section. Go down to jewels. Let me go ahead and collapse the potions. Alright, we're gonna do Sapphire. And see, in my previous video, I've already created several rubies. So we're gonna go ahead and make some sapphires. I can only do 7. If I can do math today. Doof. Alright, something you're going to notice whenever you do group crafting with several different materials, sometimes you'll end up getting an extra material. So I'm on the Sapphire, so sometimes it'll pop up and you'll get lucky and you'll end up getting 1 emerald. So it's just depending on how many you're crafting at that particular moment. Same thing goes with ruby too. You can also get an emerald, but note this, whenever you're trying to craft emerald in a group, you will not get a diamond out of it. I've tried it, it doesn't work. So you're probably why do I have to craft all this stuff? Well, honestly, this is a way to farm gold, because in this new stuff going on in Tera, upgrading your gear is just absolutely tremendously time consuming, but if you put in enough time and to keep working at it, you can do it, as long as you be able to take advice from everybody else and, you know, just follow all this stuff. It's not hard, honestly. And looks like my item level is down. I don't know why that is doing that. Let's go ahead and fix my item level. Those are my costumes. Alright, I have... Okay. There we go. I don't know why I was doing that. Okay, I am now at a 430 again. How strange. That was weird. And I am in the red. I don't... Whatever. Okay, going back to what I was saying, I'll have to fix that later on when I get off this broadcast. Okay, so now that we actually have created some sapphires, we're going to go ahead and go over here to the brokerage, my trusty little friend. Some of you guys don't know this, but I'm actually a little leprechaun. And farming gold is one of my favorite things to do.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Alright, so... as you can see, this is my brokerage sale. Someone just bought a rejuvenation potion for me for 1,500, and that was for 3 of them. Alright, I have my rubies on here. I've got all my stuff that I farm, as you can tell, along with my crystals. I'll do a video on the crystals, be able to explain what they are and what they can do for you. So, just pretty much a couple of things, along with some costumes that I got extra of when I was opening things. Alright, so let's go ahead and do listing. Oh, before we list, this is very important. Whenever you go through the brokerage, make sure you actually search for the item in order to see how much it's going for, or else you're going to short yourself some gold. Okay, that's very important. Alright, as of right now, looks like the top one is going for 175. And the highest goes for... 1,000 per unit. So it broadly ranges, as you can see. Alright, so right now we are going to go ahead and go down 1 gold from this person, and we're going to list it for 174. So, woo.
Tell me a tale.
Tell me a tale. Alright, so let's go ahead and list this. I always miss it every time. There we go. Alright, so your jewels are going to be under materials, okay? Just in case y'all are wondering. So here's my sapphire. I'm going to go ahead and do quantity of 2. Try not to do more than a quantity of 2. Alright? Because people don't want to buy a whole bunch of things. Alright. Whew. I'm having butterfingers today. Alright, go ahead and list it for 174. Alright. Asking price for all of it is going to be $248. And I just went down by 1 gold. You can go higher with it, honestly, but I like to appeal to people so they actually buy the stuff. So, that's just how I do it. I do the opposite. Alright, so down at the very bottom, you're going to see a pretty little thing that says earnest money 0. That is if you are an elite status person. Alright, I have elite status, so I don't have to pay the brokerage fees. I cannot stress it enough. If I have to stress it once, I'm going to stress it twice. Just like in all my videos. Elite status is very, very important, guys. And it's just a lot helpful. It doesn't even make any sense. It is beyond helpful to have elite status. Alright. So let's go ahead and sell this in the brokerage. Look at that. How easy was that? Whoop whoop. Because if you look at all these little Vanguard requests are nice to do. Yes. But as you can see, this offers a Sapphire, amongst other things. Well, look at this. You can actually craft a Sapphire. You can craft a Prime Battle Solution. It's nice to have item XP. You can craft an Emerald. And you can also get wood scrap, too. So I will be doing a video on that as well, too. Alright. So these are just kind of like other ways that you can be able to upgrade your gear and things as such. You don't always have to do grinding. Alright. You don't have to. But grinding is actually kind of fun. I enjoy it, but sometimes I just don't want to grind at that particular day. I really just want to be able to up my gear, you know, because I don't have much time and I have things going on in my life, and I want to make sure I'm keeping up with Tera. This is one of my favorite games. So, hopefully that was helpful to you guys, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you for dropping in my podcast here. And just stay up to date with my other videos. I have so many more videos. As of right now, just an update, there is the Festival of the Sun going on. It is from July 21st until August 11th. And I have 5 videos, part 1 through 5, explaining on the missions, and I even break them down as well too. Alright? If y'all have any other questions, just link it down in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to do a video on it if y'all have any further questions. Alright, well, y'all take care. I'm going to go ahead and hop on another broadcast. Alright, bye.